Morning. It is 9:28. The market is about to open. We are prepped for the week, and it looks like we are going to push up super early. We have Elio here with us this morning. All right, what do you see? We see previous day high has just been broken at 54.41. A lot of pressure in the volume. So you see these little candles? This is what we want to see, the order flow. It's really important that the volume always follows the candle. Sometimes you see that it pushes up, but you don't see a lot of volume. That means it could possibly reverse. Because if there's not a lot of volume, if there's not a lot of buying volume, then what's going to happen? That candle's going to go right back down. You can never make your decision based off of the opening because it could be a various amount of things that are occurring. So you have to be patient. There you go. You got 1 minute. Volume is pushing down. Look at this. You see this right here? This is what I'm talking about, the volume. Look at that candle, how big it is. And that's exactly what I mentioned as well. You can see how quickly it can change. So if you were to get in because you saw that big push, you are now down. Protein shake. There's 1% milk, vanilla protein, PB Fit, which is peanut butter powder, coffee powder in there. So it's like a coffee and a protein shake all at once. All right, we're watching. If you saw my previous videos, you learned that what we do is we look at this candle to the left to see if a candle that's currently being created is bigger than this one. That shows that there's going to be a reversal. Right now, it's still trying to find its direction. And as I mentioned in my previous video, we don't take a position until the market takes its direction. Let's see. Let's open up Webull. On this one, I have it open over here, but I want you to see it's pushing up past the highs. Looks good. Look at that volume. Look at that volume. Looks really good. We're on the 2-minute chart. Secure. My thinkorswim isn't opening. Darn thinkorswim. If this goes down and then goes right back up, we're going to see a strong push to the upside. The indicators are below, which is good. You see the red indicator, the blue indicators. That's the 8, the 41, the VWAP, and the super trend, as well as the 200. They're all below. That's another indication that this is going up. This is looking really good. I'm going to get in. So dame un chance. All right, so Elio just asked to where could it go. So what are we going to do? We're going to look at our daily. We're going to try to determine that based off the candles, right? So right here is the latest resistance, which is 55.22. So 55.22 would be the next stop if it pushes past 54.60. Then, yeah, 55.47. So that area right here, it's like consolidation right here on the daily. Right now, the 5-minute looks strong. Yep, ya pasó. 5 minutes looks strong. Let's flip to the 10-minute to see what's going on there. All right, 10-minute also looks strong. Yeah, boy. All right. 54.77. You saw that there, and you saw it right here. You see this candle around here? That's this right here. So 54.77 would be a next resistance line on the 10-minute. And then we are going to, come on. My computer's being crazy. Let's just look at it here. 10-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15-minute looks strong as well. All indicators below, it's pushing up. That shows resistance around the same, 54.77, Leo, and then 55.07. So 55.07 would be another resistance line. So let's draw it in there. 5509, that's fine. Right here, it's going to show resistance at 5466 or 72. Very similar. With the different time frames, you see a couple cent difference. 30-minute, there's no resistance on the 30. Let's look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour, 5509, it's where 5507, it's where it's heading. So biggest resistance is going to be at the 5507. I'm going to leave Webull because I have Webull open over here and go back to TradingView. The reason I love TradingView is because there's less noise and you can see with these candles if it pushes down or it pushes up. It just broke the high of 54.76. It's going to keep pushing. 57.07.
No, es 55.07. A 55.
Perdón, 55.7. Yeah, you're right. This is normal. Again, we don't get concerned unless the candle basically takes the other candle. That's a little sell-off to possibly try to push forward. I called it. I mentioned it like 2 seconds ago that I was going to try to push down, find support, and then push up. There it goes. 5507. Remember that 5507? That's where we're going to head. You're going to see some sell-off. You're going to see some slowing down on 5507 because it was a previous resistance line. I called it, dudes. I called it. I said it was going to go down. It was going to retest and then just try to push back up. And the volume told you everything you needed to know. The volume. 5606. What was that? Any news come out? So you're probably wondering, what do you mean this is probably the creation of a bull flag, right? So, see, this is how a bull flag looks. It goes up, starts to sell down, like on a flag, and then it pushes up, and that's a strong uptrend. Right now, on Webull, look. So if it sells off to like around here, pushes back up, that's the bull flag that I'm speaking of. So around here and then push back up. Y'all learning so much. This is where you have to be patient and let the market do its thing. Remember, we knew that there was going to be sell-off at 5507. Normally, even though you see the 5507 as the resistance level, people like me that see it, that are able to identify it, you're not going to wait to get there to take your earnings, right? Because everybody's probably going to wait to get there. So some folks sell off earlier than the 5507. Bull flag. Bull flag. So because they saw that resistance level, they're like, all right, I'm going to get out a couple of cents more because people are going to start selling off at that level because it's a resistance level. So instead of waiting to get to 5507, they sold off at 5502. So that's why you're seeing this. If this pushes past 5502, that was your bull flag. Correct. Right? You see that? Let me see if I can split this screen. And right here. My mouse. There it goes. You see that? The pull. This is the pull. This is the flag. It's probably going to sell off one more and then push up. This is the importance of understanding how to trade, understanding the patterns. And you can never do this if you just trade here and there. You have to be a consistent trader. Sometimes when I make my profit, I'll stay behind. I won't take a position. I'll just stay behind to watch the patterns to learn. And it's like in baseball, I tell my son all the time, the only way you're going to get better is if you continue going outside, continue learning how to hit harder, how to hit with power, how to have faster hands. And in anything in life, the only way you get better is if repetition. Learning. I watch videos at nighttime. I look for different trends. I read books. So educate yourself. If this is something you really want to do, work hard at it. My son, if he was to be hearing this, he's like, oh, geez, my mom, as always. I preach the importance of working hard. Goes. Remember I told you if it goes past 55.07, it was going to fly. Ahí vamos. Let's do a quick recap. The market opened up pushing up strong. We saw it break a structure earlier. BOS, a break of structure right here. We got in around 54.70. Right around here. It pushed up. It came back down. It confirmed the reversal with this one candle at 55.70. It kept pushing up. It confirmed a strong uptrend with this bull flag that we saw side-by-side pattern on, and now it's pushing up further. I anticipate it to go to the 55.54, which is about 16 cents away from my 100% run, which would be from 54.70 to 55.70, giving me $1,000 in profits for this one run because I got in with 1,000 shares. Once it gets to 55.54, if I see the volume, which is right here, trying to do a reversal or slowing down, I will close out my position earlier. I don't need to make the 100%.